guys, what's going on? F1 by Pawn here, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just managed to finish Act 4, moving on to Act 5, and ultimately we've just been building ourselves up to get stronger. I haven't actually rebuilt my character yet, so I'm probably going to do that this stream, depending how I feel, but ultimately it really just depends how I feel about things. But ultimately, we are going to be going over into the Cannibal Woods, as I'm going to call it, and we're going to be trying to find those witches that we had originally planned on finding. If I have time, I will probably try to do one of those two dungeons that we've found thus far, if only out of curiosity and to see what's there. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. So, as you can probably guess, I have a number of things I've got to do. Oh, I've teleported over here instead of where I should be. Which is interesting to say the least, because I've not actually... Okay, so I guess this is my new starting point of sorts. It's no big deal. I can make this work. But I am going to have to work to get some crafting done, though, if I can get the chance to do so. Thus, I will need to talk with one of the smiths here. I guess we'll talk with Anna here. So what I need to do is I need to make the Dirge of Arkovia. The reason I'm doing so is to get some... Well, it looks like I can get vitality damage if I can upgrade a pet to this. Because that will allow us to summon a skeletal servant, which will allow us to get a very powerful ally on our side. To do that, though, I'm going to need the Vendetta relic, which I'm not sure I have yet, so I'm going to have to find a way to get the Vendetta relic. Which is going to be annoying, but I assume it's an upgraded version of Hysteria. At least I'm hoping that's the case. Regardless, I will, for now, sell what I don't need here. It seems like I can equip most everything here, but we'll sell everything that we can't use. Let's see, sell that. But, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go through my items here. Sell what we don't need. Okay, I can sell these boots here. Alright. So everything else is fine. Actually, do we want the greens? Honestly, I could probably just sell all the greens and just go for blues. Yeah, let's sell all the greens, because we're only going to be really using blue gear anyways, so... I think it's high time we set a precedent of what we equip at this point. There we go. Just sell all that. Done. Okay, so these are the three things that are blue tier, and I'm gonna disenchant anything I don't need, so... Aether damage, burn, and... Vitality damage converted to chaos, which we do not need. So I guess I'll just dismantle all three items here. I'm gonna need to make some dynamite, so I'm gonna quickly go into the Legion Smith. Here we go. We are going to need more Aether Shards, it seems. Here we go. And we'll just make a bunch of dynamite. Here we go. And we'll just have 5 extra shards of Aether just on the sidelines. We are going to obviously need more tainted brain matter, but that will come in due time, I would assume. Let's see, what else can we make here? Not much. I can make torments, it seems. Which requires the rune of gluttony, it seems. I guess that's in my storage, right? By getting Torment, I can upgrade into... So I can't upgrade into anything, really, but Torment is the next tier, which gives us Vitality upgrades. It'll also give us Vitality damage boosts and Vitality decay. I guess Vitality would be the next upgrade for us.
Got any more scrap metal?
But I don't want to give up Daria is the thing. So that's the only issue. I don't mind either way. Dirge of Arkovia is going to be our goal anyways, so... For now, we should be fine.
Let's see what's left of our wares.
Have we learned all these? I don't think we have.
Put it to good use.
Yeah, we've... Okay, so we've learned Legion Belt.
Cross what we've got left. Put
Here
it to
we go.
good use.
Alright, we've learned those. Anything else that we can quickly grab before we go? The Legion Hand Cannon gives a boost to Aether stuff. Okay, bonus to pet stuff, but chaos damage. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing really too appealing here.
See you around.
I did learn some recipes, though. Omen. Vitality damage, vitality. 3% of attack damage converted to health, 12% physical damage converted to vitality. This could be a good item, to be fair. The only issue is that it's just not good enough, I don't think. Well, I mean, it is good enough, it's just not to my level. Let's see, chaos damage, lightning damage. I mean, this vitality damage gun could work. I just need a vitality damage book. Glyph spellbook, Aether Elemental, Vitality and Poison. I guess this vitality damage would be a good one. Elemental and... yeah. A holy vestige of the Covenant. That's an insanely powerful helmet. I need the Ascended Diadem. Ranger Cask. This requires Manticore Eyes. But it is a good pet item from the looks of it. Release a bestial roar, inspiring your minions. 100% to all damage, 15% attack speed for all minions. Okay. So there is many options available to us when it comes to pet damage. The Beast Collar Cowl is probably going to be the best one, though. The question is whether I can get it or not. But I guess the Occultist Skull is going to be our best bet when it comes to magical upgrades. It is a rare item, but it's not enough, I don't think. It does appear that I get a choice of new learnable knowledges, though, so that's cool. Blessed Whetstone. Yeah. Arcane Spark. Eh. A Bloody Whetstone, that's bleed damage. Haunted Steel would probably be the best, right? Empower your attacks with vampiric energy. energy. Okay, 58 energy costs. It's got a cooldown though. Okay, vitality. Okay, so it's sort of like the Hollowed Fang, really. Oh, I see. So the Riftstone, Oh, 4 second. Okay, so this is another skill-based thing. Sanctified Bone. Haunted Steel. Yeah, there isn't really many, Vitality, application type abilities, it seems, which is annoying. I mean, I can make it work. It's no big deal, but I digress. I'm, rambling on about, things I could be doing later, but for now, let's focus on, going to Amala Torvin, I suppose. That would be a good start to what we're doing, so... Warp to Devil's Crossing, see what's going on. Things have most certainly changed.
Good luck out in Ugdenbach. I've only traveled north of Burwich a handful of times, and the journey was never a pleasant one. I cannot imagine it's fared any better with a lack of patrols and human activity.
What's next for Devil's Crossing?
We're gonna clean up this mess, tighten our defenses, prepare for the worst. As always, we will persevere.
Anything I should be aware of?
Gloomwald and Ugdenbach are some of the most treacherous areas in the region, even before the
Good. Good to know. I don't really need to know all that. I just need to know the core details there, so it's fine. I should probably arm myself to some extent. I don't think there's really anything good, though, that we can utilize, so no point in grabbing what we don't need. Definitely gonna prioritize vitality damage coming in forward here, though. So we'll aim for something vitality-based, eventually. Until then, we'll just obliterate these items that we've got in our inventory. Use dynamite to destroy them. There we go. Bindings of Bismil for our troubles. A legendary item gives us Blood of Cthon. And this gives us more tainted brain matter. Perfect. So yeah, dismantling blue items is going to be the way forward, if only to give us the materials we need to upgrade into very rare relics. Because we are going to need we're going to need 9 tainted brain matter anyways for the next upgrade that we're looking for. Of course, we need to find the appropriate item according to it, but other than that, we should be fine. As for what we can do here, let's see. Homestead is nearing the respect we need to get to Honored, so that's good. Before we continue on, I'm going to be right back for like 5 minutes, but when I return, what we'll probably do is we will warp over to the closest area around here, but I digress. See you guys in 5 minutes. My apologies, it took a bit longer than expected, but I am now back. Let's get back into things. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was getting into the whole crafting shenanigans. But first...
I am relieved that my father made it safely.
He was a bit shaken up, but still alive.
We were never close, but he's the only family I got left. I don't know how to thank you. Oh, perhaps this. Here, take this potion. My father and I took sips from it along our journey to keep up our strength. I'm sure you'll find it useful.
Fills you with an uncomfortable warmth as your entire body seems to reshape itself. Used to reset your attributes. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Okay, so this is basically the tonic that allows you to change your entire character up from the ground up. That's insane. Not a bad thing either. Alright. I guess I could make a skeleton key if I really, really wanted to. That might actually be a good idea, now that I think about it. I'll make a skeleton key, because I am going to need to go into an a dungeon eventually, so... I may actually do that today, I'm not 100% certain. I know there is one over in... Where is it? I think it's the Twin Falls Rift, I believe it is. It would give me enough of a reason to increase our rep. Well, I guess not with the rovers, but it's there, I suppose. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. I'm very curious as to the dungeons in Twin Falls Homestead anyways, so... But great, let's go. Now, if I recall correctly, we need to go into the deepest... No, we have to go elsewhere. We have to go over to the Broken Hills portal, I believe. That way we can wander our way down into this dungeon here. And then we should be good. But we have to go over there. I will not be claiming any items as we go because they're not up to the level that we're supposed to be at, so I'm going to be rushing over to the area that I know we need to go to. Shouldn't be too hard, I think, considering. And the dungeons should scale to our level, if not like a few levels higher than us. So it's not like we're going to lose out on anything if we go about this route. So let's just keep going, and hopefully things work out. There we go. Okay, ignore those guys, and off we go. I guess we can quickly sneak into here, because there's always going to be a chest here, somewhere. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. And we just got to get to the bottom floor here, so we're just going to make a quick beeline to the area that we need to go to. We've got the key for it, so we don't need to worry too much about the concerns here. gonna make an effort to rush down. Deal with the bosses at least. They do seem to scale to our level, so that's good. Wasn't exactly expecting to scale to our level. So if that's the case, then we can actually use these guys as a means to get some extra experience in. Why not? Obviously, I'll still rush, but I can at least take effort into knowing that I just need to grab what I need. I am now hated by the Akovian undead, but that's good for us because that just means more loot. Or at the very least, more bosses, which means more rep gain, which means more loot. So, it's a balancing act there, but I digress. There we go. Oh, blueprints are always nice. Hopefully I get some vitality tools. Deal damage and vitality. Alright, we've learned the Adept Spellblade ability. Pop this open, because we have the dynamite for it. Eastern Leg Guards. It is part of a gear set. Cold and lightning damage. We don't use either, so no point in wielding it. There we go. Nice. Alright, we got a relic. Let's see. Menhir's Bastion. Okay, so that's another relic that we don't need. But I mean, the more relics we get, the better, so this is just us getting more relics available to us, so that's good. Alright, in we go here. Let's keep going. As for where we go, we want to go eastward here, so take our time. Nice. Alright, with that, we should be good. Yes, we just need to go this way. Or at least that's the intended plan. Okay, off we go to here. From here, we go all the way around and up. Make sure we deal with the minions properly. I'm probably going to have to go with one-handed tool eventually. But yes, these... Okay, so this Arbalest does vitality damage. So there is weapons here that do vitality damage. Some do cold damage, some do vitality, but ultimately, we're looking at things that are going to help us significantly when it comes to pets, above all else. And hell, I even get vitality damage boosts to certain items. I'll have to think about this more, but I'm certainly getting gear that's up to snuff for a level of my or up to my level. This gives more vitality resistance. These pants. We'll lose out on pierce resist. Well, we'll get less pierce resistance, but more vitality damage and more offensive capabilities. Less defensive ability though, which I do not like. Well, that's fine. Okay, from here, before we go into this, Tomb of Swords, because I'm gonna deal with this Grand Priest here. Once I deal with the Priest here again, should be fine. Okay, another crab. There we go. Stop. Okay, we lost our minions, but that's fine. We get the knowledge of necrosis. Invoke a debilitating curse upon somebody. Huh. I'll learn that, but before we go any further, I am going to portal here, because we want to go back to Devil's Crossing, because that will allow us to clear up inventory here. We're gonna sell some stuff here. Yep, just sell all the greens that we are not proficient in. Okay, we don't need this amulet. Do we need the pants? It's not good enough. We don't need this cold bludgeon. Even though the cold damage is insanely good, it's not enough for what we need. We'll sell that. This one-handed axe is tempting, given the vitality damage boosts. The same could be said, though, for the decaying arbalist. But do I really want this, though? 109 vitality is not worth... Well, it does do raw vitality damage, and any physical damage that we get is converted into vitality damage. It is tempting. The only issue is that the scaling with Aether weapons is something that we gotta keep in mind, so we have to give it a special ability, period. So, is it better than giving up 100% boost to Aether damage, just from having two different ones? Not really, considering we can basically double our output with two instead of one. I'll sell it. We can always try for a better one eventually. Level 56, vitality damage 97, vitality decay 48, 13% of physical converted to chaos. Yeah. Is a tempting one. I could always just go for the vitality gun, though, to be fair. Here we go. I really like this sword, though. Nah, it's fine. If we're gonna go Vitality, we should go all in on Vitality, is what I'm trying to go for. I mean, I could go for the shield if I really wanted to. I'll be fine.
See you around.
I'll probably find better gear anyways as I'm going through that dungeon, so it's all good. Dismantle this, that'll give us some nice trinkets. Well, with that, we've now got a full inventory of shenanigans. So yes, let's make do and get going, I guess. Before we go any further, we're gonna have to decide what we want here. I guess I'll increase the armor here. There we go. And that'll have to be it for now. Alright. Well, I've got everything I need here, I believe. I could just make some excess stuff, but nah. But we'll be fine. This build should be enough for what we're trying to do, so no big deal. Let's go. Okay, so the goal here is to not die, so we're gonna let our minions do all the work for the most part. We're just gonna stay in the back, make sure that we don't die. That's the goal of this dungeon run, essentially. And I suppose we want to get more loot, so that is also another thing. So we'll aim for green loot as planned, as the priority. So yeah, just don't die. That's the goal. The biggest goal. Okay. Okay, Rainbringer. There we go. Pop this. Get some significant boons of items. Let's see, we get a physical sword, we get an all-damage pants upgrade. This is actually really good. This is a really good set of pants, actually. I might equip these. Pierce resistance is increased significantly, as well as the vitality resistance, which we don't need more of. Well, actually, no. Vitality resistance we can actually do with. Bleeding resistance is what we don't need. This is a vitality damage gun, which is an absurd boost, given it's got a plus 40 boost damage. And I guess technically we can equip this with a vitality weapon, or vitality upgrade, if anything. 3-second recharge on its attack. I could probably do this as a main attack thing. I could give this a go. We just need a thing to deal vitality damage, really. Let's see. I'll give it some thought, but that gun might be the way that we go forward here. But we'll see. As you can see, I'm testing the waters on many things. Okay, so far so good.
I can't do that yet.
At least we're getting plenty of chances to do damage to these guys, so that's good. Okay. Oh. Managed to find some secrets here. Nice. Casually burst them down with the buffs. We managed to get some serious experience. We're getting plenty of rep with the rovers as well by dealing with specifically Arcovian undead. That's going to be good. I guess this is a good way to get some significant rep with the rovers as well. So this is going to be a nice way to get us stronger, to say the least. I'm not complaining. It's gonna help us a lot, so it's gonna help quite a bit if I do it this way. But anyways, let's just pop this. Here we go, level 56. Nice. For our troubles, we can level up in whatever we want, I guess. I think the biggest thing that we want to level up in is probably just getting the Briarthorn levels in. There we go. Because once the Briarthorn reaches max level, I can move on to whatever else I want, right? So, take our time, essentially. The more powerful our pets, the better, after all. Although at that point, I may as well upgrade certain things here and there to reinvest where I need it to be. Because just as quality is good, well, we want to focus on quantity more than anything. Quality is less as important. Well, it is important, but to a superficial degree. If we're not focusing on the right quality, then everybody else is going to suffer for it, so I should probably nerf my skeletons a little bit, because we're not good at they're good until well, they're better at the late game, to say the least. And we're in mid-game. I don't know. It's hard to balance everything accordingly. Paying Arbalist. Okay. Quickly move back here to open this. Okay, let's see. 154, I've already upgraded those, so Spirit is now going to be upgraded by 2 points. Come on. I'm gonna go this way first. Okay, this is gonna lead us to a very dangerous boss, I imagine. Yep. That is sort of why I went through here in the first place. There we go. Okay, the enemy got more powerful. Hey, got him. 2,000. For our troubles, we get a few things there, but our rep bonus got increased by 100, which is impressive. And we keep going from here. Okay, we're gonna go down here. We can't go there, but first we want to explore here. Take my time just exploring everything. There we go. A blueprint for Tremor, or whatever that is. Okay. So far, so good. Tremor. That is a two-handed mace, it seems, which is cool. Another recipe to add to the list. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of choices here. Here we go. I guess I could put this here. There we go. Alright, let's continue. Grab this. And we just keep going until we clear the area, basically, right? Or at the very least, we keep going until the boss is dealt with. Okay, with that though, we quickly just take out what we can here. We'll go here. Okay, there we go. That is those guys dealt with, and now let's go deal with the final bit here. And deal with the enemies accordingly. Nice. 50 rep. Heavy assault mace has been cleared up. Now we can go into the deeper parts of the dungeon. Anguish. So this is the second part of the dungeon that we never got the chance to explore, which is what I'm actually curious about. So yeah, we'll just keep going until there's no more enemies left to fight. Should be able to find plenty of enemies here. They're level 60 enemies, so they're potentially giving us enemies that are slightly out of our level range. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, though. Well, regardless of the circumstances, we should be fine. I'm confident that we can take this dungeon out quite easily, if done right. Take out the chest here, there we go. Okay, breaking that did nothing for us. No big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, another bone golem. Did not stand a chance against us, though. How many? Oh, we got 104 emeralds. That's insane. Okay. Deal with these enemies like so. We can go up to here if need be, but before we do that, there's those. Scavenge plating. Go up to here. Nice. Alright, let's go here. See what we find. Quickly go backtrack here. Deal with these guys. Nice. Anything here? Yeah, there's more enemies. Perfect. Just what we need, more enemies. Hello. We've got an enemy that's nearly, yeah, 10 levels ahead of us. That's insane. Well, we managed to deal with them in the end, so that's good. But yeah, no, the level difference here is insane. So wild, the difference in level. Oh well. I think I'll be able to manage. I mean, I've managed this far after all. Oh, hello. Okay, there we go.
That skill's not ready.
So far, so good. Pop this open. Yeah, no, the loot's gonna be really good here, so it's fine. Heal up. Pop that open. Ignore those traps there as we go here. Yeah, and just whittle down the enemy as we go. As long as I'm not dead, that's all that really matters. So I gotta be very cautious here. Shepherd's Skull has been increased to rank 13 though, so that's good. Okay, there we go. Let's make our way through here. Grab the items here. And there we go. Okay, whittle these guys down. There we go. Slowly but surely demolished the enemy. We're doing quite well, all things considering. Okay, there's another chest here. Grab everything there. And I guess we keep going northward here. Or at least, northwest. Okay, pop this open. Down we go. Okay, so far so good. It appears that there's some sort of loot thing. So we gotta be careful. Well, we don't have to be careful, but I'm fairly certain this is what we need to find, the loot. At least you can see on the map, I should say. Whether we can find it, though, another thing entirely. Take our time as we destroy the enemy. Oh, hello. It's just a merchant. Okay. Alright, well, let's sell everything that we don't need, that we can't equip. Oh, items cannot be sold. Oh. Okay, physical cold damage. Oh, so he sells items of varying quality. Okay. So this rare two-handed mace deals vitality damage by an insane degree. It is a level 57 thing, so it's roughly around our level. Gives 115 vitality damage boost. It also boosts up Wendigo totems, Siphon Souls, and Reaping Strike. All three of which we can use. And we got the physique for it. It is a fairly costly item, but it is worth it, all things considering. Let's get... We've already got the Relic for Corruption, so we don't need that. So I guess I will just buy this relic here, because this is actually a really good item for us. At least going on for right now. Yeah, no. This is arguably the best thing that we could have bought, and I can just best some points into equipping some sort of thing that will increase our vitality damage if we were to equip it. Preferably something that increases it by 75%, but worst case, it's all good. Okay, a bunch of treasure as well. Nice. Other than that, yeah, no, that mace is literally the only thing that really interested me. So I guess that's just a merchant that you can talk with, get some materials out of, which is alright. In fact, I might just equip it, the mace. Oh, right, we need to level up first before we can actually do that, but eventually. Once we level up enough, we should be fine. And honestly, we're close to leveling up anyways, so that's good. Now we just need to get into the middle area, which is pretty easy to do. We just need to explore that area, and then we should be fine for the next floor. Assuming there is even a third floor. Nearly. Okay, we can't go through there anyways, so there you go. Okay, there we go. Go. From there, we just go across here. Okay, so there was a, 2 areas, technically, that we could have gone to. Alright, so 2 of the areas were blocked off, so that just means that we only had this area to go through anyways. So there is that. I guess we want to go the long way around. That way we can get into the side passage room. We need to at least do this much. Okay, there we go. From here, we just go all the way around. There we go. But yeah, from there we can just do this. There we go. And now we go down here. See what else we find, basically. Yeah, we get a special chest here. Nice. Now we go up. And let us go past here to this gate. And this should yield us some results. Hopefully. This is probably the boss, yeah. Oh god.
Skill's not ready.
There we go.
Can't do that yet.
Ow.
Can't do that yet.
Nice. Slay Alchemos, Lord Executioner in the Steps of Torments. And for our troubles, we get his scythe. So, after just focusing hard on that, we managed to do it in the end. As for the scythe itself, it is a physical cold-based damage, which does convert 8% of attack damage to health. We also get physical damage converted to cold damage, and 30% of the physical damage is also converted into elemental damage. So it's a very good elemental cold-based weapon, if you want to focus more into cold. But we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be focusing into Vitality, which we've already dedicated our focus into, so there's that. But alas, we get a whole slew of loot for our troubles. A nearby monolith stirs. But yes, for our trouble, we get a whole selection of items. Whether I use them or not, that's another thing entirely. But we can now escape to the surface. And that is our reward for beating the dungeon. A free warp out of the dungeon. For that, we're going to now warp to Devil's Crossing, because we now no longer need to worry about it. We're going to have to sell what we can't use, aside from this mace, of course, because we do want to keep that if we can help it. And we'll go from there. Unless, of course, the legendary items here do provide boosts that we can use. Which I don't think they do. Has some insane pants, though. Mokjogen's pack, oak skin, and spectral... Oh, these are really good pants, actually. I might want to keep these. They are a physique boost, specifically. But, I digress. Let's sell what we don't need, and we'll go from there.
Come see what's left of Mark
Okay,
West.
so we don't need this. Oh, right. Make sure we are not selling the... Yeah, we do not want to sell the blues. We want to convert those into materials, preferably. You can sell this, sell this. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. What do we not need? Alright, so there's a choice. So you can either go for the 38 to 50 vitality damage with the Wraithbringer, which gives us 150 vitality damage, or we can go with this, which is 38 to 292 damage, with a 115 boost. This gives us a +2 to all skills in Necromancer, too, so this is actually really... It's slightly better than the Codex of Lies, even. I am gonna have to go with Wraithbringer. As much as I like this War Maul, which has way more damage and way more skills associated with it, we don't actually use Wendigo Totem, Siphon Souls, or Reaping Strike. Well, actually,
See you around.
we do use Reaping Strike. That is undeniable. For getting a +2 to all Necromancy skills is arguably better. That said, what I could do is I could swap... I could do a Wraithbringer build, and then I can do the secondary build here. So what I can do is, once I actually do get the chance, I can actually swap from Wraithbringer to the War Maul, as needed. So a two-handed ranged weapon would be probably ideal here. So this is gonna swap us to this is gonna swap us to vitality damage from now on, which should deal a significant sum of damage. For now, though, we shall sell everything else that we don't need, but we'll equip anything that we do want. We've got plenty of piercing, so we don't need that in abundance. Let's see. These boots are probably going to be really good for us, though, so we'll probably keep those alongside anything else. Alright, before we do, let's see. What do we want to equip? If we can get something for pets, that'd be ideal. These pants are basically the equivalent here. Move all these over to here. This may be better. Yeah, let's equip these. These are better armor. Let's see, shoulders, physique, cunning, spirit. We'd lose out on the Modrogan pack boost, which would suck a little bit. Elemental resistance would be a nice addition, but again, the elemental damages we don't need. This would give us vitality damage, which is something that we do accomplish now. Hungering Reach we don't use, so no point in equipping that. Gloves, we should probably get better gloves, if anything. Though I guess, yeah, no, Hungering Reach is probably... This is probably the better of the gloves. Let's see. This would give us more vitality resistance at cost of Modrogan's back. I'm gonna keep the gloves. I'm also gonna keep the shoulders. Well, do we keep? Yeah, no, I keep the shoulders. I keep the gloves. Yeah, because the shoulders and gloves actually give Modrogan's pact. So there is a significant boon there. Belt-wise, I could just go for the elemental resistance and just cover those down. Could also get this belt, but there's no reason to get bleed resistance because that seems to be a commodity for us. Probably be a really good tool. Yeah, this gives some chaos resistance, gives us way more vitality damage, so it could be handy. And no, I'll just sell everything. I'm satisfied with everything I got.
Good price for what I've got left.
Sell all this. Keep this. And then I dismantle the rest here, because we don't really need... Well, we dismantle the ones that we don't need. So I'll probably keep these two sets of pants, because these are significant upgrades. The pants here are actually way better than the ones that we got here. These boots will be the same case. We'll keep those as well. We can decompose the codex and the sword, I guess. Those two are the least entertaining of the lot that I could choose from. That's a really powerful gun, though. God damn. Ah well, for now we don't need to worry about it. There we are.
I'll add one spec.
Okay, now we just dismantle the certain ones that we don't need.
Need something broken down?
Okay, now we just need to make a vitality-based ability. As while I do like Spectral Wave as being a primary, we should probably actually make it as a left-click ability. And for Vitality, let's see. We've got Blood Drinker, sure, but we want something that's way better. Chaos Strike is tempting. 4-second recharge. Used in melee weapons, though, so that's not good enough. Haunted Steel's probably the go-to. Yeah, Haunted Steel would give us a significant boost. Power your attacks with Vampiric Energy. 50 energy cost, 20-second skill recharge, 8-second cooldown. But the bleed damage and vitality decay is pretty good. So I just need to make Vengeful Wrath. Make 5 of those. Make a Haunted Steel. And 8-second duration, but serious big damage, so we'll do this. And then from here, we use Bloodthirster here. So what I'll likely do is I'll use Bloodthirster to empower my attacks, and then I start using the left mouse button to do some insane vitality attack damage.
Counted on you to find a way to mount.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Let's throw this in here, because that's another thing that is added to our list. Is there anything else I need to do? No, because these 3 are going to be equipables eventually. I just need to level up now. So, we'll worry about the dungeon over in Homestead later. For now, I just want to focus on going further in Boomwald. And of course, we need to find the witch's target, so we'll go help him with that issue once we get the chance. But of course, we need to build up our fences before we can do that, so let's just keep going. Let's see how this fares.
That skill's not ready.
Go. Alright, so far so good. But yeah, no, when I'm not using left click to deal damage normally, I guess this Blood Drinker goes off, so there you go. So that's more than enough effort that we can put into things. So yeah, my left click also does extra damage when I left click. Or it does more, the more I left click, rather. Which is good. More for us. Okay. So far, so good. I got another pathway here. Don't really need to worry about it, though. Focus on the main path. Well, focus on the paths here, so that way we can explore properly. So far, so good. What else is there? There is Warpath. Meet the Eye, yep. Pop this open. There we go. Quickly go around here so that way we can go into the secret area. Well, we can go to another rooted path here. See what we find. There we are. Got a blueprint for our troubles. Alright, rep with Homestead is increasing steadily. We managed to get the Guardsman Breastplate, which is a nice elemental bleed resist item. A vitality damage one-handed weapon. Cool. Doesn't need it though, since we got the Wraithbringer here. But it's still worth noting. We can go down here though, just to get this part. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Okay, they stand no chance. I'm gonna go around here just to see what I can grab, what I missed, etc. Okay, so far so good. Okay, anything over here though? Nothing thus far. Got Undenblooms. Okay, let's go up from here. There we go. Nothing there, but we can go up here. Hey, nice. Okay, we've actually become honored with Homestead, so we should actually go back to Homestead real quick and grab the rep boost, because, I mean, we're technically being beasts, so there is no reason to not get the rep boost here. Ah, you! Hello. I've been pondering your situation at Devil's Crossing as of late, and I think we may finally be in a position where Homestead can return to favor for all your hard work. Captain Sommer argued against it, but we can't turn a blind eye to the troubles of others, especially when you've done this much for us. Glad to hear that. You have done much to assist us here in Homestead. I wish to return the favor. I've sent a word that food is to be delivered to Devil's Crossing immediately. Consider this the first shipment to be a thank you, and a sign of prosperous future between the two settlements. I'll let my people know immediately. Thank you.
I'll give you a good price of what we've got left.
The Order of Death's visual is here. We don't need to get another of their, things right now, but it is good to know that we've got options. Already learned those.
Put it to good use.
I guess we can, go up the stairs here first, before we go any further. Alright, so our rep has reached us has gotten us the Solar Waste Guard and the Harvester's, or the Harvest's Defender, which is 2 good tools. Then we get the Writ of Homestead. And let's see, what else is there? Okay, so Beast Tamer's Powder and Potent Beast Tamer's Powder. 28 to all damage, applied to all 2-handed weapons. This is applied to all one-handed weapons, shields, and caster offhands. We're gonna buy this, because that's gonna help with increasing our pet damage significantly, so we'll equip that there. There we go. Alright, we'll activate this, get these knowledges down.
Let's see what's left of my wares.
I've already learned everything from the trader here, so that's good. Vitality damage 40%, pretty impressive. If we had more pet stuff, I'd consider it, but alas, they don't have that, I do believe. Yeah, they lack pet stuff, but I digress. It's not that big a deal. But we can report to Barnabas and let him know about the situation at hand, I guess. Hey, Barnabas.
I don't know what you did, but it sure worked. We've already received a shipment of food from Homestead, and more seems to be on the way. You've single-handedly secured the future of this settlement. I don't know how to thank you. Have a glass of water. It's on me.
I'm just glad we'll all survive. For our troubles, we get some experience. We get the Chains of Relin and an attuned lodestone. But the reputation between Devil's Crossing and Homestead is just enough of a reward as I can get. We are still going to need more rep with Devil's Crossing, so that is another thing that we'll have to cover in due time. I suspect that we'll just have to take out Cronley's gang at some point, just deal with a whole bunch of their minions. And the best way to do that is to go through the dungeon, but for now, I'm not too worried about that. Maybe once I've dealt with the witches, I'll go and deal with Cronley's gang, get ourselves to Honored with Homestead at that point, and get the enjoyable benefits that come with it. Alas, one thing at a time. Okay, here we go. Ah, Den of Caraxus. This is the target that we were looking for. And hey, we get to level 57 just before we enter. Perfect. Okay, so we're currently at level 9. Technically 10. This can be leveled up to 16? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm just wondering what the best path forward is next. I mean, I could respec so that way I can just focus all the way into Master of Death, because, I mean, it's an exclusive skill that we can take advantage of, to be fair. It'd give a lot of benefits overall to everybody, but I don't know. Here's what I'll do. I will invest a single point into Necrotic Edge here, So that way I'm getting an additional 18% chance to inflict cold and vitality damage. Because we already are dealing vitality damage and aether damage with our Reaping Strike. So just dealing an additional bit with Necrotic Edge is still good. Plus it gives us options for what we level up next anyways, so that's good. But yeah, we'll level up Briarthorn a little bit there. It's not perfect, but, you know, we need to level up the minions up to max. At the very least, so they're at tip-top quality. If only for that reason alone. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just deal with the Undenbogs as we go. Alright, Firaxis Fowl has been found. There we go. Get the Heart of Firaxis. Nice. Off we go. Get a nice few treasures. There we go. And we should be fine to leave as needed.
That skill's not ready.
Because I don't see any other reason to be here aside from that. Alright, let's get going. But yes, by doing what we've done, we're now honored with Homestead, which means we get the rep boost. We are still going to need to get the rep boost with the Black Legion and the Outcasts, but other than that, our rep will slowly be built over time. We just gotta kill Ethereal Vanguards and killing... Oh. We're gonna lose rep with the Outcast the more we kill the... Okay, so the Black Legion is about killing the Outcast as well. Huh. But I can kill Ethereal Vanguards, to be fair, as a optional choice. So that is, we got variety in our choice of hunting targets, so it's not that bad. We've done our job, though. That's the important thing. There we go. Nice. So far, so good. A nice little building here. Will be a good addition to our finds. Seems like a building is going awry though, but that's fine. Break in. Crouch Moore's order. Do I even want to use Spectral Wave, honestly? I mean, it's a lot of vitality damage, to be fair, and it does provide a lot of healing, so it's not bad. Let's just toss the Heart of Firaxis here, and let's read. There have been some strange travelers about these parts recently. The inn is busy, more so than it should be this time of year. Not that you'll hear me complain about that. A fair bit of extra coin has found its way through my pockets as of late, but the folk moving through these parts aren't like the ones we're used to seeing. There's been common folk from further south than Devil Crossing, and groups of men and women moving about with strange new markings on their armor and clothes. We even had a fella a couple weeks back claimed he came all the way south of from the capital. Said he was a chef looking for work. I didn't have room for him, so I suggested he try Burwich. Not just the people that are strange, there's been an uneasy feeling in the forest, as I'm sure you've noticed. I haven't seen or heard a bird in more than a week. I chalked it up to there being more people around, but no more than 3 days ago, Rich body in a fresh kill. Is a big swamp buck. 10 points if I remember correctly. A kill like that usually brings in the vultures, but the dressings have been sitting out in the woods festering since, and no sight of those hideous things. If it sits out much longer, it'll draw out Caraxes for sure. I swear that old crusty has doubled in size and gotten twice as ugly since last I saw him. But been up around the inn twice in the last year, stealing things. Supposedly he even took a milk cow from Gretchen's stable. I shouldn't like to think what happened to that poor thing. Fire used to scare him off, but he seemed to become bolder as he's grown. Whoever finds that creature's lair is in for a ripe heap of useless junk and more crab than a man could eat in a lifetime. If anyone should be eating that thing to begin with. In any case, there's business to be done. Especially with all these folk moving about the countryside. We got the stories. I'd like to order 3 casks of red mire ale, 2 cases of black leaf, and 20 bottles of stone wine. Payment on delivery as usual. Alright, so we're gonna go with the spirit upgrade as planned. And just keep leveling up 2 points, or 1 point per physique, cunning, and 2 to spirits, as per usual. Because spirit is going to be our most important stat, I imagine. But who knows? Could be anything at this point now. Clearly this building has been abandoned to a certain extent though, so that's slightly unfortunate, but not enough to worry me. Okay. But I am going to have to kill more bosses, I think, in order to get more upgrades as we go. A little bit of annoyance, but nothing that we can't really nothing that can't be handled. There we go. So far, so good. Go down here now and see what we find. So far, nothing has caught my eye just yet. But we should find something eventually. Okay, so the further we go here, the less dark the woods become. So I imagine we're going to get into Witch Woods eventually, really quick. All in due time, though. All in due time. There we are. Now we can go back down here. Make a swift turn here. And see what we can find. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay. Okay, so before we go continuing on further, I do want to check that bridge area out. Because I imagine there's more to it than meets the eye, so We'll take our time investigating.
That skill's not ready.
Yep, we're just gonna follow the path back here. Malmuth. The bridge has been broken down, as I kind of predicted. There was nothing there, but that's fine. We accomplished our goal, which was to slay
That
Karax's
skill's
foul.
not ready.
So it's not like we're losing out on what we're doing here. And besides, by taking this path here, we should be able to get our way through over to the next area. Which is kind of what we want in the first place. So yeah, let's keep going. Udenbog. Yeah, by getting to Udenbog, we've secured our way over to the witch's hideout, which is down there. But before we do go to the witch's hideout... Oh, no, it's just secure. Okay, good. Let's go talk with the Coven. Starting with, Garadia.
Whatever it is you think you're doing here, you are in the wrong place.
Perhaps the heart of Caraxus will change your minds.
Interesting. It appears that perhaps we can be of use to each other after all. Very well. Speak. What brings you to our refuge?
I must find a way to Malmuth and find a lost friend.
If you seek a path to Malmouth through the swamps, then I am afraid you are out of luck. The roads have all but collapsed, and even if you should somehow find your way out of the fog, the land beyond has been consumed by aether fire. Ancient passageways exist that could take you north, but they are not of this realm, and will not like where they lead. Now, this friend of yours, what happened?
His name is Olgrim, and he was taken by the Void in battle.
Olgrim, you say? Oh, it would be a shame to lose such a legend. But if he was claimed by the Void, then... perhaps this gives me an idea that will solve both your predicaments. But if we are to help with this, then I must ask for something more in return.
Omnic of Clarity. Okay, so we get to reset our devotion points as well. Very well, what do you require?
What you ask will take me some time to prepare. But before I help you, there is something you must do for us. Deep within Ugbinbog, to the north of our refuge, there lies a village by the name of Barrowholm. I need you to travel there.
Okay, what does this village have to do with you, though?
I care not for the village, only for what was stolen. We had crafted an Ugdenbog fetish within the swamp in order to protect ourselves from the wilderness. Recently, someone has tampered with it, tore off the head of the fetish, and ran off with it. I can still sense its waning power within the bog, and the only nearby settlement is Barrowholm. I do not care what you do. We must have it returned to us. Do this, and I shall give you the means to find Olgrim. Perhaps even a way to Malmouth.
Very well, we have a deal. Why not? Sounds like a trustworthy individual to a certain extent. I wouldn't say perfect extent, but, you know, we do what we do to survive in this realm. Anyways... let's see, Coven Goods... Adrios?
See anything you like?
Alright, I guess we can just sell everything here. There's no real need to keep anything here. Yeah, let's just sell everything that we don't need. Anything blue related we keep, though. Yeah, I have no reason to keep anything right now. We'll swap over to this. There we go. then once we hit level 58, and once I get enough physique, I should be good.
Iron well spent.
Yeah, apparently if I swap out, my skeletons desummon, so I guess I'm gonna have to stick with this gun, aren't I?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
We have no rep with the Coven, so we're just gonna be tolerated for now, but hopefully that will slowly build up as we go through. So we've got to find Pharaoh home now. Or at least that's the intended plan. Hello, Guardian. Greetings, outsider. I'm told that you're heading to Udenbog. Brave of you. I was wondering if you could assist us in an important matter while you're out there. What did you have in mind? Matron Mostra has been reaching out across Cairn, calling witches to gather here in relative safety. Once they arrive, their survival becomes my responsibility until they get accustomed to life in Udenbog. Most of those that Mostra was able to commune with have arrived, except for a few stragglers. It's been some time, though, and we suspect that something has happened to our future sisters. If you find yourself in Udenbog, please look around. See if any of them have gotten lost or worse, captured by the roaming cannibals. Even though they are not yet under my care, I feel a certain responsibility to their well-being. I cannot simply leave the refuge. If you do this for me, I will see to it that you are aptly rewarded with some of our supplies. Why not?
Perfectly safe illusions for a purpose.
I'm gonna go with... Let's go with this hood. Let's go with this attire. I guess I could go with these shoulders if I want to be gaudy about it. Why not? Let's go with a gaudy outlook. And I might as well just go ham with the look and just go for that illusion. And for the hats... let's see. I guess I could go for this. This is slightly better for a look. Nah, I'll stick with that. Why not? As for gloves... appearance-wise, let's see. Let's go with these gloves, why not? As for boots, well... I think I like the spikes, but anything could go. Yeah, let's go with those. And for the pants, well, I don't really need anything for that. Ragnadar's Maw or the Flesh Warper, eh. Let's go with Ragnadar's Maw for appearance. Pants-wise, well, probably not going to see it, but all the same, I will set something up for it. Apply that illusion. Yeah, we don't need the illusion for that, so that's fine. I could go with this look, but... nah. Alright, we've got our appearance. It's a little bit interesting to go for, but whatever. I just wanted to decorate myself a little bit. I may need to change those out as we go, but for now, I guess we're just sticking with this illusion just because I can. Why not? I wanted to give it a shot, if anything. Okay. Let's go see if we can't find what we're looking for. We need to go find Barrow Hole. Before I do, though, I should probably investigate a bit more to see what I can find. Other than that, we should be good. I just want to have a proper look around, see what I can find.
What troubles you?
Okay, so this is how I remove stuff for learning.
Safe
I'm gonna need more Aether Crystals if I hope to learn a bit more, but that's fine. See if there's anything further around here before I go running amok over by the east side. Might as well be thorough in our investigation. Who knows? Maybe there's a quest I missed as well. Never hurts to check. We get Tristia's diary. But we also get Rala here. We meet again, friend. I must admit, I had some reservations regarding your unusual state of mind, but you have proven to be understanding of human plights, even compassionate. My sisters will breathe easier knowing that you are willing to see past our craft for the people we are, and I will make sure they hear it. Do not worry. I will not speak of your origins to the others. Even though they endured prejudice in the Empire, they are not entirely free of it themselves. That's humanity for you, I suppose. How did you manage to make it all the way here from Bloodgrove? It wasn't simple. I can tell you that. After Malustria's calls became more frequent, I set out to the east towards the lake. I traveled part of the way by boat, but that dinghy thing did not last long in the turbulent waters. I found myself off the coast of Whitemire, nearly drowned. Thankfully, a couple of rovers found me before the Slith did. With their help, I recovered quickly and made my way up here. This Malostra called you? Yes, she's a powerful psychic and nearly burnt at the stake herself for her ability to tap into the Aether. Magnified by the powers of the other witches, Malostra called out to anyone with the gift who might hear. The lucky few who interpreted her summons survived the journey are here. Fascinating. Okay, so yeah, because we decided to not be prejudiced to witches, we're befriending them, it seems. Which is fine. I can work with that. Okay, we got lore now. This whole thing is still very strange to me. There are sisters here who have devoted their entire lives to studying craft, but I know nothing of such things. I have no skill with herb and vial, no knowledge of thread or their connections. I have no tale of the three or long sight. I can't convene with the spirits, and yet here I am. I was drawn here like a fish to its spawning grounds, and I have no idea why. I don't think any of the sisters know either. I've heard some of the elders speaking of me. There's no disdain in their voices, but they too are at a loss for what purpose I have in this place. I've learned many things in my short time here, and despite my apparent lack of direction, I intend to absorb as much information about this place will give me. There's a great deal of history in this coven. I've overheard the eldest sister speaking of a time when it was first formed, a time when its members were fearless and driven by a hunger for knowledge. They unveiled secrets hidden from mankind. They learned of sources of immense power. Together, they have achieved things the rest of us dream of, but it came at a heavy price. Their hubris drew the ire of the three, and nothing was ever the same. My contemporaries speak of that time in hushed tones. To be honest, I'm envious of them. They must have felt such drive, such clarity of purpose. Is it truly so wrong to pursue lost knowledge? I will not rest until I have uncovered their secrets, till the places of power are once again within our grasp. The witch gods be damned. But as I walk among my sisters, I realize that there are those among us who look up at the three with reverence. Through them, the gods retain their unbroken gaze upon this place, and our actions, I must be discreet and unassuming. The mantle of an ill-directed purpose to recruit shall suit me well for now. Alright, I'm gonna take a small 5-minute break, but when I return, I will probably go east from here and continue on our journey. But I will see you guys in 5 minutes. See you in a bit. Man, I'm back. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just not feeling that good. No matter. We'll be able to overcome the sickness. Anyways, Whispers from Beyond. Let's do this. The words were subtle at first, like an itch in the back of my mind. They were garbled, possible to make out the meaning, but they would not relent. It became an incessant distraction, a calling much like Molestria's message, that once beckoned me to this place. Except while the matron came to me in my dreams, these words are without respite, without end. I can feel my attention waning when performing even rudimentary tasks. At times, one voice would rise above the rest in the maddening chorus, and then I could deduce its meaning. This clarity never lasted long, and soon the chorus would resume. Never would the same voice gain power over the others. Each time, as this another sought my ear. They spoke of webs and spiders, and places I had never seen or heard of. Sometimes they woke me in terror, as they screamed of fire and vengeance, unlike the world has ever seen. I spoke of this to the matron, and her eyes would dart quickly towards old Rubia, or staring into mine. She tried to console me, as best as she could, but we both know what fate awaits those born in this place. I wish I could derive some meaning from the darkness before the madness claimed my soul. It seems, however, that it is not to be. Alright, well, that's ominous. Hopefully it won't be too bad of a situation for him, but I assume it's only going to get worse from then on. But we'll see, we'll see. For now, though, let's keep going. We've got our own journey to deal with now. The hunt in the swamps begin. Here we go. Let's grab some trophies here. Okay, Leaf Main Alpha Horn, not bad. So far, so good. I guess I'll take this horn just in case I need it. Right? Okay, let's keep going. There we go. More rep with Homestead. Can't be bad. The Coven appears to be getting rep now, because we're taking out plant beasts, I would assume. Yeah, no, apparently if we defeat beasts, then we get more rep with them, so... Merit's theirs. Or the merit is there, rather. So it's just a matter of time. Okay, so far so good. Avatar of Modrogan.
Have you come to pay your
Eating
respects,
mortal. Your efforts to restore my shrine in Astrakarn have convinced me that you are one I need. Will you assist me in an urgent matter threatening this region?
What do you ask of me?
With my attention turned elsewhere, I must turn to you to assist me in cleansing a once sacred place. The savage wilderness of the ancient grove is dear to me, but with the recent calamity it has become corrupted by the very forces you battle against. Ethereal and chthonic taint now threaten to overwhelm the fragile ecosystem within, and spill forth into the surrounding environment. Deep within the grove, in the heart of the forest, our once proud guardian has fallen, the infestation. Should it escape the confines of the grove, it could wreak unimaginable destruction upon your people. Though it pains me to say it, it falls to you to enter the grove and dispatch this once magnificent creature. Will you deal with this threat?
Sure, why not? We get a skeleton key in order to make it happen. Well, I guess we're going into this grove here with the intent to eliminate a very powerful boss, I imagine. But obviously, first and foremost, we're going to have to make sure we deal with the enemy here. So we're going to deal with a lot of very potent enemies here for now. Oh. Enemy hero has been slain. Another hero has been slain. There we go. So far, so good. We'll take the skeleton key, move it there. I guess we got quite a few bosses that we've got to overcome then. Oh well, we should be fine. Okay, there we go. Durable protection and corruption. Nice. Gonna get a lot of rep apparently, but hey, that's cool. Alright, that is another blueprint added to the list. Start this. Okay, nice. Cleared out the enemy. That gives us another divine point to work with. Learn that. More devotion points are never a bad thing. Here we go. Alright, let's go to devotion points here. Let's see. We've already activated the Hound's physical boost. Now we can increase all of our armor by 6%, as well as get a 30% retaliation damage. That's going to be handy. Okay, deal with Titanus. There we go. God, I'm getting so much loot. This is sure to be interesting to say the least. Pop this open. And before we go further, we should probably check out this bottom half of the map here. Because naturally there's going to be more than meets the eye. So far, so good. Alright, there we go. And we get an Ungum Bloom. Okay, let's go down this way. Slowly deal with the enemy here. Nice. Deal with the marked rock. I guess we can deal with the rotting corpse here. Got the money from them. And off we go. From here, I guess we just keep going, right? Just deal with the enemy as we go. Pretty easy stuff, all things considering. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to remove that deep buff. Yeah, the buff we got is just gonna be professionally on, I think. Bloom. Make sure we thoroughly investigate here. I guess I could check to see if this... Yeah, this log is actually hollow. Okay, so it's sort of like a little bit of a shortcut, if you will. Nothing too crazy, but it's still present, which is interesting. From here, let's keep going. Nice. Okay, so far so good. I mean, hey, we're almost at level 58, so that's cool. Wasn't exactly expecting that, but hey, I can't complain. As long as we get results, that's all that matters. Okay. We're getting into the deeper part of the woods, so that's good. But before we obviously keep going, we want to make sure we explore the entirety of this area here. Gotta be thorough at least. Alright, avoid that. And we move along here. Wasn't expecting a level 63 to show up, but hey, there's that, I guess. Get some insane rep from it, and we get some nice boots. Not that we use these in the first place. Okay. Alright, so this is the area that we need to go. We're gonna portal back, though. We'll go to the Coven's Refuge, I suppose. Because that's the closest area that we can portal to in order to get the items set up. We're going to sell everything green-wise and go from there. Go. And I'll dismantle certain things here. So we need to go to... We need to go someone specific for that. So I guess we are going to first portal back over to Devil's Crossing, and then we'll go from there. For these boots, we're not going to be using these because we've got 58 boots. The 65 boots aren't really that good anyways, so blow that up. That gets us the Chains of Orellon. We don't need the empowered bone snap scalpel. Take those. Dismantle this. Toss these in. Alright. With that, though, it just leaves these 3 pairs of pants. We'll obviously start with the empowered Hermit's leg guards, which will give us significant boost. More stats. We'll go from there, but for now, we don't need to worry about upgrading those guys or using them just yet, so we'll just take it in strides. Now to Coven we go. Let's get going. The Coven is now open, giving us free access to go in. Alright, within this place, the rift gates will not open for us. So, let's make sure not to die here. There we go. Oh god. Level 63s to 64. Oh boy. Enemies that are far above my level grade. This is probably going to take some time to actually complete. Kind of surprised that they're currently at a level far surpassing mine, if anything. I'll manage, but I don't think it's a wise idea for us to be here to begin with. Oh well. Whoever dares wins, I suppose. Yeah, no, aether crystals are certainly gonna be a commodity around here, huh? So far, so good. Yeah, that's one of the ways that we can go. Pop this. Continue. Make sure we explore everything. Not sure what to do with the young gun blooms, to be quite honest, but hey, they're there. Might as well use them when we get the chance, but for now, they're not that big a concern. Okay, the Trials of Corruption. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Well, I somehow managed to do it. I just had to play very cautiously here. Somehow I managed to defeat the trial. Somehow, keyword. I'm not complaining, as long as it's done. It's done. All Inquisitor skills? Nope. Okay, anyways. Back to focus. At least I get my minions back. So I can now prioritize on killing at once more. Yep. I think I'm gonna have to overcome these trials multiple times. I'm not too surprised in that case, but yeah. We got quite the journey ahead of us, to say the least. Okay, there we go. Alright, skeletons are looking a bit worse for wear, but thankfully the fast healing that we have is going to be really good for us. Summon a few more minions, just even the odds there. Wouldn't be too hard to deal the enemy here. Yeah. Yeah, so far so good. Nice. There we go. Oh, hello. Be close enough for Drogon's pack to trigger. Here we are. And with that, we just keep going. Back up a bit. Oh, poison. Well, that's fine. We should be able to go through here with relative ease. All natural wares. Lovely. Lightning and acid damage for guns. There's no weapons. There is armor, though. Acid, poison, vitality damage converted to acid damage. Aether damage converted to elemental. Acid converted to physical. Huh. Vitality damage 196. Vitality decay 98. Elemental damage converted to vitality damage. Impressive. Eh. Here we go. Let's see. Got some very potent scrolls here. Okay. We can't sell items here, so we're just gonna have to make do. Let's see. Essence of the Grim Dawn. Powered Plaguemancer amulets. Vitality and poison damage. Increases maximum poison acid resist, which is pretty cool. Beast Caller's Cowl. I think we already got this, didn't we? Yeah, we already learned that. % of energy absorbed from enemy cells. This could be good. Buy that. Aether and Chaos damage. We don't really need that. Elixir of the Dragul. No. Ungun Juice. Health regeneration per second. Eh. Yeah, we don't need too much of that, so we'll just learn this. The Plaguemancer amulet probably is going to be the best find for us right now. We'll make do. Alright. And we'll just take our time exploring and gathering what we can here. Nice. Okay. Bloodthirster is pretty easy to deal with. We got some corpse dust, a number of other magical items, but nothing that's really too crazy. Should be able to level up here. There we go, level 58, nice. For our troubles, we can now level up anything we want, I guess. I guess the biggest thing that we need to level up is this. $16. You know what? Let's start investing in points to get up to level 50 in Necromancy. There we go. We're going to start bolstering up to level 50 in Necromancy and just get us to that point. Because once we get all the statistical points for Necromancer, then we should be fine. Or at the very least, we'll be able to buff up all of our pets to an appropriate level. Anyways. There we go. Pop this. Okay, we're gonna ignore those flies for now as we focus on going down here. Make sure Modrogan's pack is focused here. Gonna go into here.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. Alright, whittle down the enemy here. There we go. Done. We get Malediction. which is another role we can learn. Oh, right, because we did level up, we actually get to invest in a stat point. I'm gonna invest in physique immediately. We are now level 40 or 58, so now we can equip these pants. We do need to get up to 496 though, so we do need something to change here. So I guess, yeah, we need something that increases our physique, I guess. This gives us 18 physique. There we go, 502 physique is pretty good. That means we can now equip these boots, which give us more bleed. They increase our... They don't increase the bleed resistance. But we do get physical resistance, which is pretty rare. We equip those are way better. And let's see, what else do we get here? Physical damage retaliation, and plus 12 to all damage retaliation effects. Which is probably the best choice that we can go for. Yeah. Just increase our armor value by a significant sum. There we go. And we'll just toss that there. Move these pants here. Because these pants are going to be likely our next choice for gear once we hit 65. Pop this open for some nice little trinkets, I imagine. See what we can find around here, if anything. Alright, let's go up and around. No need to stand on ceremony.
I can't do that yet.
Okay. I accidentally hit the crystal. That's my mistake, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. We're almost there at the critical point here. So far, so good. Did we get the loot here? Yeah, no. Okay, I just had to check to make sure. Okay, so far, so good. Nice. And let's see. I just need to cleanse the ancient grove here, which is pretty simple enough. Alright, we've gotten to the second aspect of the Tainted Woods now, which is likely where the boss is gonna be. The location where we need to cleanse the woods is around here somewhere. Level 66 though, god. Such a level difference. Not sure how we're gonna handle loot here, but it'll be certainly an interesting outcome. There we go. so good. There we go. Just gotta be careful and we should be fine. Alrighty tighty. At least we're getting significant boosts to all necromancer-based skills. That's literally what we need. Minions. I'm dealing around 1,500 damage per shot, which is okay. So far, so good. Nice. Okay, we can go down here, check to see if there's anything spare hanging around. We've got a secret here. No harm in checking this area, I suppose. Yeah, no, that would explain a lot. Ethereal formers would be the biggest reason why things would go awry, wouldn't it? Okay, there we go. Nice. A glyphed tome recipe. Technically, we've already got it, but we've now got the level 62 version, which is an excessive upgrade from what we learned before, but hey. It's not a bad idea. Well, let's grab what aether crystals we can here, I guess. There we go.
Yeah. Skills not ready.
Nope. Heal. There we go. Had to recover there. Deal with a burning dead. That is a shortcut. Okay. So if I didn't want to go through the ethereal infestation, I could have just gone through here instead. With all the void mains and all that. Not that I'm going to, I'm just going to explore at my leisure, so there's no harm in me just going back and forth, seeing what I can find. Shepherd's Call has been upgraded, nice. You know, now I think about it, I didn't actually apply my item or my buff to it. Hold on. If I go to Devotion here...
Yeah.
Nearly died there. If I go over to here... Let's use Spectral Wave as the foci. I've also got Necrotic Edge, which I can apply a ability to, but obviously we want to hold off on that. Because we're not prioritizing it anyways. Or at least that's not the plan. Okay.
Can't do that.
Okay, there we go. Primal Instinct Relic. Not that we need it, but it's there. Okay, there we go. See, clusters. Nice. Okay, that's all that claimed and done with. Now we can go down here, go around. There's obviously more than meets the eye around here. We want to go down this path and go up. Make sure to summon all my undead properly. Okay, Burning Gloom. Nice. Oh, nearly dead there. Keep forgetting that the dead are it's just a dangerous time. I have to play it safe as I do play it dangerously. At least I'm getting a ton of experience, so that's good. Shrapnel pistol. Nice. Not bad crown, but nothing that we really need right now. Interruption. It's alright. Okay. Can't really relax in this area, that's for sure. Alright, give me a second, I just need to stretch and then we can continue. Let's get back to it. We're almost done clearing up the area, I do believe. So just a matter of dealing with the enemy and just going from there, really. And we're finally reaching the heart of the forest. Oh boy. Well, hopefully it's not going to be too bad of an area, but I do believe that we're going to be fighting the boss here, so this is going to be a do or die sort of situation. Let's hope we can overcome it. It's looking like we got ourselves a circle. Oh! Okay. Back up a bit. Okay, so far so good. There we go, got him. Garibald, the Heart of the Wild, has been taken out. And as a result, we're probably going to get some insane resources, but obviously, we'll worry about that once we get there. But ultimately, it's just been going around in a circle. We've cleared out the enemy as a result, so there you go. We've done what we're needed to do, which was help Moat Drogan solve his issues. Mudrogan's ruminations. Get a bunch of treasure for our troubles. We get the Relic of Juggernaut. Cool. Okay, well there you go. Plenty of treasure.
Recent events bring trouble to my heart. A mortal, one of the Arulian Inquisitors they call Kaimon, has stumbled upon something. Something ancient and forgotten. Like in any imprudent mortal, he did not leave what should have remained forgotten alone. Mighty blaze now stirs deep beneath the Corvan Plateau. The beasts of Cairn are restless. They sense it too. To compound this mystery, the normally capricious false god has gone curiously silent. I suspect they've receded to their pocket. The timing cannot be fortuitous. The witch gods are afraid. Their attention must be drawn to the same power that now consumes the souls of Kaimon and his chosen. The mortal's ardent worship feeds it, gives it strength and form. Rumblings among the humans speak of the mighty Empyrean's return, but I know that to be the false hope of helpless wretches. The identity of this forgotten power eludes me, and yet it feels so familiar. What I am certain of, however, is that cataclysmic change is upon us. I have felt it in the earth, smelled it upon the wind. Forces I had not sensed in millennia yearn for vengeance and blood. I must gather my Wawari. Time approaches when their conviction will truly be tested.
Alright, well. Escape the Grove and talk with, what's-his-face. Hey, Moat Drogan.
Have you come to pay your respects, mortal?
I have felt the great evil has been lifted from the grove, but also a great emptiness. My guardian must be dead then.
It is finished.
You are a friend of nature, and for that I thank you. Take this weapon of legends, a fitting prize for one such as you, as your reward.
For our troubles, we get Mediator, which we're probably going to destroy. Thank you. That is all for our troubles. We get a nice legendary artifact, which we can demolish at some point. Otherwise, we get this. Juggernaut. Another relic that we can demolish as we need. But yes, that area has been cleansed, so that is a good thing for us. We're still going to have to look around here, because there is more to this area than meets the eye, most likely.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to trail around, see what I find. We're going to need more minions, obviously, so... Once again, back on the grind instead of just dealing with enemies. Otherwise, we should be fine. Could be getting plenty of enemies to fight, to say the least. Whether they be undead or otherwise. Regardless of the result, we seem to be fine, so.
Can't do
Okay, I guess we will go up here, just to make sure we're exploring every faucet. Yep. Another hero has been taken out. An eternal bond has been found. Or the eternal band, rather. Interesting. Good. Okay, so that is likely the next area that we need to go to, but for now, we're just going to explore this vicinity. Take a real good time just exploring the outer edges here. Well, as much as we can, anyways. Yep. That is an area we will explore later, but for now we'll backtrack because we want to make sure we
Can't do that yet.
just locate everything down here first. Nice. Alright. Off we go. Harmonious Basilisk Mask. Cool. Okay, from here we can just explore the area as we go. Shouldn't be too hard to find what we're looking for around here. We're gonna find a lot of enemies here. Good thing I used the healing potion. That is a boss. I just didn't realize it at the time. Okay. Slowly just whittle down the enemy here. Gonna take our time going up and down, I guess.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good.
That skill's not ready.
I guess we'll go around here. Okay, nice. We'll go down this path here. Cool, cool.
I can't do that yet.
Anything around here? Not really, just more shenanigans of areas that we have yet to explore. There might be something over here, though. Maybe. Probably not, but never hurts to check. Actually, there is. There is the dwelling entrance here. So this is probably a, I would assume this is a witch's hut, but it could be anything. Dynaxia's Den. This might be one of the witches, I guess? Could be. But whatever it is, it's certainly quiet here.
skill's not ready.
Oh, this is like a Wendigo then or something, I guess. Okay, we can either go there, or we just go to this dead end here, which has a... Ooh, a legendary set of gloves, I think? Potentially. What are these? No, these are Golem-born Greaves. Okay, so they give a bunch of health, a bunch of movement speed, armor. They give some physical resistance. Pierce resistance is up insanely. And we also get a special ability that has a 30-second recharge on hits that gives 200 armor and internal trauma retaliation, as well as reduced attack speed retaliation. Your flesh becomes as stone, nearly impervious to physical attacks. So it's basically like having extra armor. Which is okay, but I think the physical resistance to the 5 is better. At the very least, I think the physical resistance to armor is better. So I guess we'll just go with that for now. Okay, Janaxia the Betrayer. Oh. Well, I've taken her out, so she is not going to be a problem anymore. And I guess we got the blue relic here, so that's fun. Pop this open. So yeah, we got the empowered rune-singed handguards, which is alright. We also got Uzlin's Pyroclasm, which is another fire, which is a fire lightning boost effect, which is alright. The Eternal Band, yeah. We got quite a few blues at this point. Oops, had to pick that up. Put this in here. Okay, just toss the greens in here, I guess. Okay, I guess I take out these. Here we go. Alright, well, let's toss in the greens here. Okay, and we've got a few other greens here. Yeah, inventory's looking nice and snazzy, at the very least, so that's good. Alright, well, let's get out of here now. Because there doesn't appear to be anything beyond what we've found thus far, so let's get going.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah. Should be fine to just get out of here. Because I don't think there's anything else worth noting there. Which is good. Yeah, that just leaves this top area that we gotta explore, which is pretty expected. Or as much as expected, rather. Okay, off we go to here. Should be able to get to level 59 at the very least. Should be good. Okay. Probably a bundle of stuff around here. Okay, so far so good. Just deal with any surprises like enemy heroes as planned. Here we are. Nice. Okay, yeah, nope, that's all there is to this area, so we just want to rush up here.
Can't do that yet.
Nor the roaming poison zones, I guess. Toss that there we go. Off we go. Four bosses. Can't be bad. Well, at the very least, we should level up here. Hopefully. Something like that, anyways. Illusion is smart. Alright, well, we're almost done. Just gotta get a little bit more experience. Hopefully I can push just barely enough to get to that point. Which shouldn't be too hard. I just need to kill, like, one or a few more enemies. There we go. Alright, let's portal back. We're gonna portal back to Coben's refuge here. And while we're here, we can focus on leveling up Necromancer here. There we go. Gives us a bit more physique here. And let's see. We'll upgrade Cunning now. There we go. Wendigo Spirit. Oh boy. Alright. You know, I would... let's see. What is our rep with the Coven? It's currently friendly. But we do need to get to Honored if we want to get better results. So we're just going to go to Devil's Crossing here. Sell what we need from here, and then go from there. Vitality and Aether damage. Oh. That's a very interesting outcome here. That's some insane vitality damage, though. Overall, this damage is pretty good for a Vitality Aether build. Physical damage converted to Aether. If not for the Wraithbringer's ability to give us +2 to Necromancer skills, I'd probably consider it. Ignore everything that is non-equipable. Just ignore everything that doesn't give pet bonuses, and then we'll go from there. And, of course, ignore blues, because obviously. These gloves are arguably better. Well, no, they have aether damage. We need... I really should upgrade from the gloves and whatnot. I'll keep these for now. But I am going to have to upgrade. That is a given. % acid damage converted to physical. Nope. These weapons are tempting, but I'll sell them. Nope. This gives bonuses to pets, but I believe we equipped into boots for this, so sell that. Sell this. Nope. Lightning resistance, we got an insane amount of that already, so we don't need it. Pierce resistance is already good enough, so we don't need that. We do need a better chest piece, though. Say no here. Shouldn't need this. Need those boots. Vitality, poison damage, offensive ability, pierce resistance, and bleeding resistance is insane. Well, not really. We'll sell that. Sell. Really tempted. I will move these over here for now. Sell this. Sell this. Don't need that, really. This is a bonus to pests. Is it good enough, though? It gives 3 to Mogdrogan's packs. It does mean that we have to sacrifice the Ray Skeleton boost. It also means we suffer a -1 to all skills in Shaman. But Mogdrogan's pact is the most important because we get life regen. But is it enough? It doesn't feel like enough, so I'm gonna sell that. The rest are obviously going to be things that we disintegrate, most likely, so unless we can find a use for them, we're probably gonna deconstruct them. I guess I could go with Golemborn boots, couldn't I? It's more armor, and yes, we don't get as much physical resistance, but pierce resistance is going to be absurdly through the roof, from the looks of it. Which is going to be absurdly annoying. But it's not like we're getting anything from brute force anyways. Let's see. No, I don't see a reason to these aside from Golemborn. There's 25% chance on hit, which is something that we usually always do. Hitting is always going to be a boon to us. I don't know. It's such a questionable thing that we go for here. think we just obliterate everything, aside from maybe the armor here. Yeah, no, let's just decide whether we're going to keep one of these 2 armor pieces or not.
See you around.
No. Well, yeah, no, I need to swap this. I guess I'll just focus on the spirit, because that will at the very least increase our magical damage by an additional percentage. It'll also increase our energy and all that, and compared to this, which just increases our armor and health, this is probably slightly better. Yeah, we won't get as much in the resistances, but considering our energy will be increased, that's probably for the best. The rest we can sell because, well, that's fine. But yeah, no, the armor rating is the big thing here, so we will sell these, and then we will just disintegrate the rest here, because I don't see a reason, aside from keeping these pants, anything should be kept. Just grab everything that we can here. Go, and now am I certain I want to keep these boots versus these? Because once I do this, there's no going back. The Golemborn armor, or Golemborn Greaves would give me way more armor rating, is the difference between here. Increases armor by 7%. What is my current armor rating values? Let's see. Chance to hit area, 15. Chest, 26. We've got a significant armor rating. All of them, higher your armor rating, the less damage you take from physical attacks. I guess over the course of all of these, it's a percentage between all of them, but I guess, you know what, let's go Golemborn Greaves. Why not? Bugger it. The only thing we lose out, which matters to me, is probably the bleeding resistance. But we're 2% over that anyways. We get an insane pierce resistance as well, but we get poison resist as well for this, so... The pierce resistance, we are already at 80% though, so that is something worth noting. But, yeah. We can't equip them anyways anymore, because of the circumstances there. But that's fine. We'll lose out on a significant sum there, but our armor value is nearly at 1,000, which is impressive. So that is boon enough as it is. And to truly hit home at this being better, we should probably increase our HP with it. Anyway. Health regeneration, movement speed, slow, resist. I guess health regeneration per second is always going to be good. Yeah, no, health regeneration is probably the go-to here. There we go. It'll also give us extra move speed, so that's plus.
I'll give you a good price and we'll have got left.
Alright, let's detonate this pair of boots, and then we should be good. Boom. There we go. That is our gear set up. Is there anything else that we missed? I don't think we did. Yep, no, these pants are gonna stay with us. Alright. I guess I keep going. Well, do I? Yeah, no, let's keep going. Let's at least keep going until we get the portal for Udenbog here. Or Ukdenbog. I don't know how you spell it, but we should at very least get the portal for this area before we go any further. Or before we wrap up anyways. There we go. We're going to be really fast now because of our boots. Other than that, we should be fine. Go up here, see what's going on. Okay, we can go down here. I was curious about this. So, yes, we found a an area that we can explore. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Golem Board triggers on all allies? Certainly not. If it does, then oh god. We found a slightly better than I originally thought. Oh, well, for now we should be fine. These... there we go. Go across here. Grab this. Got so much scrap, I must admit. We're gonna have so much scrap after all this. Like, seriously, I'm not sure what to do with all of it, to be quite honest. No matter. At this rate, it's gonna be a good thing for us, just finding all this scrap, because, well, obviously we're gonna get stronger for it. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to finally upgrade into something special once we get enough resources. But before we do anything, obviously we're going to need to get that special room eventually. That's going to take time, though. Okay, grab these. What's this? Detonation site. Thankfully we got the dynamite for it, so we can just go here and do it. What is this area? This is probably the temple of, Is this the hidden path? If it is, oh god, what have I done? I guess we're gonna be finding it. Well, it don't matter too much. Mysteries of Udenbog. Probably not. Probably not the secret path that we're expecting, but hey. Worth checking, I suppose. Den of the Ancients. Okay. Blocked by a powerful presence. Oh, hello. Powerful Ancient of the Waves. Just take them out, I suppose. Here we go. Play Carval, Ancient of the Waters. Get an Ancient Heart for it. We get the Relic of Guile. And a few other things. Nice. Well, I can't complain.
By decree of the Emperor of Rulia himself, I and my esteemed colleagues were sent out into the wider empire and catalog the flora and fauna of its vast domain. Little did I think of it at the time, but not all assignments are created equal. As I write this from the dank and foreboding murk of the Udenbog outside the town of Burwich. In 3 weeks since my arrival, I've already lost 2 of my escorts to, and I am being dead serious here, plants. Empyrean forsaken plants. I might add that my specialty has always been in the acute impact of arcane energies upon natural life, not on whether a particular vine is capable of dismembering a man in 2, while a large bloom consumes another of my team whole. If I were not weeks out from Aurelian, I would have requested reassignment. The journey was not without merit, however, as I did observe some peculiar phenomena along the way. Creatures that, while seemingly natural, did not exhibit the standard range of phenotypes one would expect from this region. Almost as if they've been plucked out from another place and relocated here within an instant. Most fascinating of all has been the talk of the camp for days now. A creature the locals named Carval, the Ancient of the Waters. Thus far, we've caught but a glimpse of one of its massive tentacles. I can only guess as to the full size of the beast, but it is enormous and quite unlike anything else we've found within the waters of Indbog. Our journey has brought us to what I suspect is its underwater lair, and my Inquisitor companion immediately began complaining of headaches, much like those she's experienced when near heavy concentrations of eldritch magic. This, combined with its unusual appearance, leads me to conclude that this creature, and others like it, are eldritch in nature. But are these manifestations of the fickle playthings of the witch gods, or perhaps something else entirely? Galadnico, Imperial Archivist. Well, it was clearly something eldritch from the health bar, from what I've seen. Although we wouldn't know that personally, but in character, I guess we could. I don't know. It'd be a guess. I digress, though. It don't matter. Right now, I'm more concerned with just getting a portal at some point. That'd be nice. Oh god. Nearly died there. Alright.
Can't do that yet.
Right, we've managed to explore here, so that's good. Anything around here? No. Okay, let's go down this pathway, the final pathway here. See if there's anything special here. Going by the routes. It doesn't appear to be that way. So, yes. Just focus on dealing with you. Then we'll go back down the pathway here, see what we can find.
I can't do that yet.
Go to the sideway path here. See if we can't find that portal that we're looking for.
That skill's not ready.
So far, so good. Ah, portal.
I can't do that yet.
So we're near the area that we're supposed to be at. Here we go. A Udenbog portal. Now I'm gonna quickly just track here. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up here. We've managed to make some significant progress. We've managed to upgrade our gear to a significant degree, and we're starting to manage up to nearly 1,000 armor rating, which is pretty insane. So, yeah, we've managed to get to nearly 1,000 armor rating. We're getting slowly but surely more materials like the Ancient Hearts, Blood of Cthon, that sort of thing. We've got an insane amount of scrap that we can utilize for something, but I'm not sure when we're going to be using it, but we'll use it at some point. But yeah, for next stream, what we're probably going to do is we are going to find Barrowholm eventually. We're probably also going to try and find the Traveling Witches. Hopefully we find them. We probably will also be able to find the Temple of the Three, I imagine, as we go through this path, but I digress. We'll find that as we go. But ultimately, we ended up upgrading our character a little bit. We swapped our weapons once again to something more vitality-based, and hopefully we stick on that trend for the coming future, because vitality damage seems to be our go-to when it comes to Call of the Grave. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.